All right. I think I got this thing pretty much on its way. On its way. What I had to do was I had to make me two pieces. The gear piece here and a base piece that I could fasten onto this let me give you a pointy here. Fasten onto this what was left of this arm. And you can see that in the prior video. I had to scuff it up and everything, and we got some JB weld on all the way around this thing here to get it going pretty good. Now what I had to do was in order to get the alignment correct, I had to make me up a graphic so that I could put the hub of this you can't see it too well there, of this piece here onto here, and then put the base piece here that fastens onto that, well, was left of that arm, get it aligned up there in the same orientation, concentric with the hub here, and then fasten the gear piece onto that with a couple of small, I said, get this thing about around the other way, and here is the other screw on the other side. So this fastens onto the base piece, and the base piece fastens onto the hub piece, and the hub piece is connected to the shin bone and the bend bone. Yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, now let's see if I can keep this thing in frame and get rid of that stick picker. Okay, so now we got it. Now we got it rocking and a rolling. Now all I have to do is get the get these pieces fused so that they won't come out anymore. Those are tiny little flathead screws that's screwed into this base here. This is 18 gauge cold roll, and this here is I think it's 22 gauge, or it's probably 20 gauge, that's fastened onto the base piece of this adjustment bar here. There we go. So anyway, now it's a matter of putting those push buttons back in here and getting them lined up so that I can cramp. Yeah. I never used to have that problem with cramping in my hands until I turned 70. So now that we got that taken care of, we can move on to other things, like I got the I still got to replace the caps in the chassis, and get it finished. I've got the get rid of this cramp. Hang on a minute. Let me grab the chassis and we'll bring it around. I still got it in the other part of the shed. Hang on. All right, let's get these lights back so we can get some. All right, got this all refinished here, and now I gotta take and shoot color and get it finished up on the thing. But first, I think before I start doing all that, I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and do all the capacitors for it, or on it for it, and then we will get it set up and remasked for the finishing of the chassis. The other stuff I got pretty much cleaned up. I still got to get the mount for the dial glass and the lamps redone. I still yet to jump into the cabinet. I'm kind of hoping that that we don't get any more inclement weather. We had rain on a few days and wind, kind of windy, not real windy, but enough to make you miserable. And then we had snow for like a better part of a day. I guess about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. It was enough to make your nipples pointy, and it was a little breezy, so we haven't done anything for close to a week. Today is Saturday of this end of this week period. Then we're gonna hopefully, if the sun keeps doing what it's doing for the last couple of days, we're gonna take that cabinet out there and get it prepped for any gluing that it needs and any of the adjustments and jigging that it might need. And then we're going to we're just going to start stripping it down and getting it ready for pre-stain. I managed to get by Ace yesterday, I think it was, and picked me up some more clear poly. They finally got it. I got the last 3 cans that were on the rack. They didn't have any semi, but they did have plenty of satin. So, and I think I'm going to do this cabinet, since I got 3+ cans of clear gloss poly. I'm going to do this in a gloss finish also. So, I guess that is going to be just about it. So, I'm going to take and turn everything down, go in and get with Doggy. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening and the sun is getting dark and it's starting to cool down real good. So, catch you on the next segment. Hang in there, there'll be more, and if the days get better, they're going to be coming pretty much periodically, every other day probably, hopefully. So see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing and hanging in there for me. Appreciate the comments too. So see you on the next one.